Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Leo for November 2009. And this also applies if you have a Leo ascendant. So you Leos, Saturn went into Libra at the end of October. And Saturn is going to stay in Libra for the most part until October 5th, 2012. And it's going to be in your third house of learning. So many of you may have been putting off actually doing a course of study, actually a proper structured course of study. Some of you may already have started this, but it's a wonderful time for seriously considering extending your skills, for doing something on a very practical level. It may cost you some money to do it, but it will be well worthwhile. This is a real time for you to start to expand your mind, to look at other opportunities that you can go into. Many of you Leos, you tend to stay in things for a while, sometimes a little too long, because you are a stayer, you're a fixed sign, and you're very loyal, and once you're committed, you're committed. But this is really a time for looking a little bit outside the box and for looking at maybe some other opportunities that you can develop your mind skills. Many of you are extremely intelligent, and this is a good time to put some energy into extending what it is that you already know. This is the time to do it. It's a 3-year window, and it's the time to get really real about it. Some of you are not going to feel like it. You're going to say, oh no, I don't know that I want to learn or study, but really it's going to be worth your while. You might study some new technology, you might learn some new techniques, you might extend what you already do in the business or the line of work that you're already in, and it will be worth your while. So I ask you, Leos, to really look at this carefully and to consider it very carefully. It's time to expand your knowledge. And once you're into it, I think you'll find it very enjoyable. It's just that sort of initial getting into it that may be a little bit of a challenge. But for this month now, that's the bigger picture. Now let's look at November. We've got Mars in your first house all month. So Leos, it's in Leo, it's in your sign. So you should feel as though you've got a lot of energy this month. You're going to be much more assertive, a little bit more forceful. Careful not to be too argumentative. But really, this is the time to get your own way in a very nice, charismatic way, because of course you are charismatic. But really, it's the time to go for what you want, assertively, positively, because that Mars in your first house as well is good for doing physical exercise, is good for doing anything physically for your body. Maybe having a makeover, maybe going to the gym, maybe joining a gym, but actually doing something on a very physical basis. We've got 3 planets in your 4th house all month, for most of the month. So this means there's going to be quite a focus as well for you Leos on your home, your family, the people around you. There's a light shining on that area. With Mercury there, it's time to communicate. Are there members of your family or people around you who you need to talk to? Do you need to have an open discussion? Do things need to come out? Mercury's in Scorpio, and it may be that some subjects that have been suppressed or held down, actually it's time to discuss them. It's time to bring them out into the open. And with Mercury in that house in Scorpio, you will get some help in that area. Now, I'm not saying that everybody's going to agree with you and welcome you with open arms, but at least you can get things off of your chest. And that's going to be very important and very valuable to you. For the last couple of weeks of the month, Sun, Mercury move into your 5th house, and that's a time for having a bit more fun, for not being quite so serious. Not that you're that serious, Leos, but sometimes you can get a bit into this organisational thing and feeling as though you're having to organise everybody and delegate things. Time to just play. Sun's in your 5th house, which is the Leo house, so time to enjoy, do things you enjoy, do some of your hobbies, maybe start a new hobby, but something very creative. Really allow that creative instinct to come out in you, particularly for the last couple of weeks of the month. Pluto in the 6th, yes, many of you are looking for a transformative change in your work area. There's a lot of you that are just ready for something really different, something that's got more meaning, and something that you can get your teeth into. That's really what you're going to be looking for. So there you have it, Leos. A lot of energy for you this month. Do think about the Saturn transit for the next 3 years, about learning and extending your skills. there's going to be a lot of focus on home and family, and then towards the end of the month, chill, have some fun, and get out and enjoy yourself. So I would like to give you my address, my website address here. Oh, it's upside down, and there we are. Just in case those of you who'd like a more personal reading, I offer various kinds of in-depth reading, and you may like to take a look at my website to have something more personally designed for you. So I thank you for listening, and I wish you a great month. Bye for now.